Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the GonzoEwok for another episode of
Geordie Space Program.
With me, Ewok.
And me, Gonzo! I just decided to camp it up a little bit there for a good measure.
Okay. And here we are.
That totally threw you, that one. That was brilliant. Okay then.
Here we are in episode 6. So in the last episode we got that horrible contract that you were worried about after the way. We got that horrible contract that you were worried about out of the way.
And in good style as well. I thought that was quite a good one.
It was pretty good. We did lose a 70 grand rocket, but we still made a net profit. We were up to 213,000. And we took some extra contracts on. Namely, we took on Rescue Nedaid. Rescue Ned from Kerbal. He's stuck in orbit. He's going to be there for 4 years. We're going to deal with him in the next video. The next video is going to be a rescue mission. We already had Explore the Moon. We've done the first 2 parts. We've got an orbit around the moon and we've transmitted data. We need to land on the moon.
Yep.
And we need to transmit or recover scientific data from the surface of the moon. Ringo commented on our video, which would be 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
And said that we should try Minmus before we do the Mun, because it's easier.
Clearly he hasn't seen the earlier series
because we've done Minmus.
We've been to Minmus. We one-shot at Minmus, I think
we did.
Find.
We went to the Mun, we went straight to Minmus. Yes, it is easier, but the Mun's closer. And I work in real terms. None of these namby-pamby space ridiculous rocket engineering stuff.
Yeah, this is the orbit is conducive to you being able to get there easier. No.
You might say, yeah, it's easier to get to London from Newcastle because of the transport links, but I'd rather go to York because it's closer and it only takes an hour.
And it's got a minister.
And it does.
But you don't have that down in London, do you?
But
they've got the many cathedrals and tourist attractions, but they don't have the minister, and they don't have the Jorvik Viking Centre either.
They don't have the Jorvik Viking Centre. They don't have the Shambles.
They don't have the Shambles.
They don't have Yorkshire. Well, they probably have Yorkshire puddings, but it's not genuine, locally sourced Yorkshire puddings.
Yorkshire cream teas.
Yeah.
They'll have the Devon and Cornwall. That's not too far away in the grand scheme of things. But in any event, back to the video. Yeah. Right.
Let's see what that's worth to us. So actually, today's going to be worth 101,000 for completing the entire contract, plus another 37,500 for doing that. So what's 137,000? Plus we're going to plant a flag on the moon for an extra 93,500. So
I'll just stop you there. We've mentioned Ringo. People might not know who he is. If you don't know who he is, he's one of the developers on Project Zomboid, and he's a lovely fella, and he's certainly championing the cause of Geordie Space Program.
He's a YouTube broadcaster as well. He does his own videos. Ringo D123.
He is. We'll try and drop a link to his channel in the description. I've also added him onto our page as part of the Roll of Honour as well, because he's all round cool guy. So he's on our Roll of Honour. He's recommended the channel.
He's
on
a
our
Geordie.
channel. Indeed, you see, local pride. There we go.
He did that series, you like the Learn to Drive one that you were telling me all about?
Yeah, that's hilarious. It's well worth a watch. But yeah, certainly what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to branch out to other Geordie or Newcastle-based YouTubers as well. So if you know any, by all means send them in our direction. Would like to meet up with them, or would like to certainly start a conversation with them. Right, what are we doing here?
Oh, it contains locked or invalid parts. That's because
we did the Rockamax, yeah.
Hopefully I can get up what we need. It's still got it there, but you probably just can't launch it. I'd like to point out that you're not just like whoring yourself out there. You actually do know Ringo. You've known him for at least a year.
Yeah, sort of online mainly. I've met up with them. I've met up with them before when we met up with the Zomboid crew and what have you. But yeah, we've chatted online.
I was there. I met Ringo. He was an all-round cool Geordie guy.
Right.
Drinking around the town. That's how we do our meets.
We certainly did a little bit of that at the weekend as well, didn't we?
Well, you more than me, buddy.
Yeah, I was properly mortal. I don't even think Brewdog let me in. I think that drunk Brewdog wouldn't let me through the doors.
You know you're drunk when Brewdog that sells
40%
beers won't let you through the door.
I think it's they saw me dancing down the street and were like, he is not allowed to have beer. That's like the strength of spirits, and probably quite wisely. If anything, probably those bouncers saved my life. Let's be honest. Anyway, back to what we're doing here. We're building.
I'm just sticking some science on this bad boy.
We're going to need some sort of like return sort of thing built onto this as well.
Do you not think that'll do? Do you not think this will get into orbit without the... How heavy was that engine that we stuck on last episode?
We don't know now because it's disappeared from our parts list now.
That's a good point.
But engines in general are fairly heavy.
I mean, do you think that'll be enough, or do you think we need more?
Ooh.
No, I don't want that.
be a mess.
That would be a mess.
I'm just trying to think how we did it last time. Let's think about.
I mean,
this.
with pretty much this design, this was it.
Yeah.
We got into an orbit around the moon and back.
Yeah.
And that was taking into account all the disasters along the way.
This is true. This is true.
So I think this is probably enough.
Now, my only concern is we've got the tiny little bus engines on this, and that's basically going to be our transfer stage and landing stage and return stage.
Well, it's supposed to be the transfer and return stage. It's not supposed to be the...
Personally, I would play it on the side of caution. I would probably put big engines on that transfer stage.
Well, big engines or little engines doesn't make a difference in terms of how much fuel they're going to use.
It does. You've got specific impulse. Actually, there's a good point. Go into the propulsion tab and right-click on one of the engines.
Well, I've got this.
So what you see where it says engine ISP?
Yeah.
And it says 300, and that's an atmosphere, and then 390.
Yeah, that's its efficiency, basically.
Yeah. So we know that's a 390 engine.
That's a 370.
370.
And that's a 370.
370 as well.
So
okay.
it is the most fuel efficient.
It's true. Yeah, it's way slower, but it is
It's
more
got
efficient.
it's got a big gimbling on it. The only thing it doesn't do is give us power, but I've stuck some solar panels on, and I've stuck batteries. That's the name of the things.
Yeah.
Batteries.
We'll also need
Some legs.
some legs. Aye. Now, what are we going to do with the old probe core bit? Are we going to do that again?
We may as well give it a try and see if we can do a little bit better this time.
Okay, then. So to do it better, we had a quick discussion. We're recording this straight off the back of the last episode that we put up last week, and we had a bit of a brief discussion in our post-mortem while getting a new cup of coffee after the last one, and we were saying maybe if we put more parachutes onto the bottom end, it might just slow it down and give it a better chance of survival. I mean, you're taking your life into your own hands landing on the water, and unfortunately the way that we take off, it's always going to come down, probably in the water.
Unless we actually achieve an orbit with it, it will always come down in the water.
Yeah.
That's a bit close for comfort, isn't it?
It's horrific, but it might be alright.
I don't mind if...
I'm not so much worried about the part clipping, it's just I don't want to see one of the legs explode, because there's no good...
Yeah,
having
that's
legs.
clearly not going to work, is it? How the hell did we do this last time? Because this was the design we had last time.
Maybe what, slightly higher up?
Right. Let's take this bit off.
Oh, dangerous. We
And
know
just
that
make sure that these legs are going to be long enough.
we still know that we've got something iffy with those 3 wussy engines there.
Yeah,
the transfer stage.
We're not going to worry about it though, are we?
Nah, just
It causes a small explosion, but it doesn't actually seem to do any damage.
No. And if anything, that's quite nice as well. It's becoming quite a reassuring explosion, that. Right, that'll probably be alright. Yeah, oh, that's loads of room. Loads of room.
I wouldn't say loads of room,
Loads
because
of
when you
room.
land, those legs can compress down.
Loads of room, it'll be fine. We'll have used quite a bit of the fuel there to do it. Alright, so slap on the bottom again.
Best line that up a bit.
Aye, that would help.
Okay, stick the bottom back on.
Yeah. Bring it in.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
better.
all
Yep,
good.
that's good.
Everything seems to be secured. We think we're alright with this.
Yeah, it seemed quite stable. You know, it did the trick last time quite nicely.
We want more parachutes.
We do. Maybe just double up on them, like underneath maybe. Ooh, tasty.
Why go double when you can go triple? That ought to do it.
I should hope so. If anything, yeah. Well, actually, yeah, that will do it. I'm sure.
Yep, that's gone all the way around. We've got our solar panels. We've got batteries. We've got 2 goo canisters. We've got a thermometer.
Is there any struts that are linking up those engines in the launch stage? You know, like the fuel tanks. Have we got any between them just to hold it together when it lands in the water? I'm not sure if we particularly need them or not, but it might just help when it comes down.
Yeah, in fact, now that you mention it, I'd like one there.
Please try and at least make it vaguely straight as well. What are you doing to me? Why are you doing that, man? Look. Oh well.
Oh, so you want some struts?
It's too much faff. Look,
It's not too much faff. How many engines are there? 4 or 3?
Oh no, it looks as though there is some that are joined together. Look.
Oh
You
yeah,
can see that?
yeah. I already did that.
Oh,
Oh, well, you have little faith.
Right. Okay then.
Right. Okay. Let's just. We're going to need to rename it. So we're going to just call it what it is, because we'll just give it a description name, because really what it is a meaty rocket. It's meaty. It's a rocket.
It's a meaty rocket.
It's a meaty rocket.
Like it. Okay then. Get it up.
Get your meaty rocket up. Jebediah.
Put your meaty rockets up, Jebediah. If we ever branch into Twitch broadcasting, I think we should have meaty rockets. You know how people have their own custom emotes? We'll have put your meaty rockets up. Everybody would like that.
Put your meaty rockets in the air. I didn't check stages. That looks okay.
You cannot be doing this here, because this thing's wonky as all hell when it's sitting on the launch pad.
Yeah, that'll do.
No, hang on. There's a decoupler there with some parachutes at stage 2. What's going on there?
That's when the bottom fires off. That's actually okay. It's nothing to be worried about.
Right. Well, you say this.
Okay. I'll drop the decoupler into a different stage.
Right, I like that. You see, nice, simple, clean lines on the left-hand side. We've got our little green lights on. You turned them off. Put them back on.
Go!
It's not the most, what's the word I'm looking for? Exciting, dynamic launch, is it?
Yeah, it doesn't exactly start with a bang, I'll give you that.
We need a foghorn on it, so when it goes off, it's just like that.
Well, you could just do that.
That
I don't think there's a foghorn part.
Well,
but you can do that, that's fine.
I'm
happy
actually
with that.
Yeah.
No.
That was terrible. That was like a David Lee Roth impression.
David Lee Roth! Who doesn't actually sound anything like that.
He sounds exactly like that, I think you'll find.
It's more like the Honey Monster.
I do quite a good Mad Cat from Inspector Gadget.
Oh, go on then.
Hang on, it'll probably hurt my voice. I might go into a coughing fit.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Okay.
Next time.
Like that.
Ah!
Shit.
Apart from, that's not Mad Cat. That's Dr. Claw or Professor Claw.
Who's Mad Cat then?
Was that not his cat?
Oh. Well, yeah, that one. I do that one quite well.
I was just expecting you to go, meow.
That wasn't my best impression, but it wasn't a bad one.
Well, no, this is our second video, which means we've been recording for about sort of 40-45 minutes, and my cats haven't bothered us once. I haven't seen them since I came in. Maybe they're dead.
She's sitting 3 foot behind you.
Oh, yes.
See, there she is. She also gave me a little fright about 5 minutes ago, because she jumped up on the couch just behind where we're sitting. And I thought she was hissing at us, but I think she was just making random cat noises.
Oh, I've never heard her hiss, apart from when me and Ashley went away, and you looked after them for a couple of days, and we came in and we couldn't find her, and she was hiding behind one of the curtains.
I did nothing to your cat.
And as soon as I pulled the curtains back, she was like, we'd been away for like 3 days, and she went feral.
She got to move in with her Uncle Gonzo, and then she felt the call of the wild. Yeah, she hissed at me when I went into your flat when I was flat sitting for you.
Yeah, she'd already sort of got used
Anyway,
to having the
that's
place
balls
herself.
anyway, because last week she was hissing at your other cat when we were sitting here. They were having a pop at each other just behind us, and I was terrified they were going to start like scratching
Oh,
the arse.
they'll hiss at each other. They hate each other.
Yeah.
But not hiss at a person.
Well.
Too scared of people.
So how's the rocket holding up then? Is this still giving me the same performance we got last time, all in, do you reckon?
And we've got a little bit more performance, but still, the fuel situation's not ideal, like. But I can start to lean a bit more to try and maximise.
Yeah,
See, I've never got this whole, like, 10 degrees to 10,000 metres thing that a lot of... Have you read about that? Supposedly the most efficient way to get into orbit is to, rather than do the 90-degree gravity turn that we do...
Oh, like 10 per 1,000 over the 10.
Yeah, sort of thing.
Yeah, there should be a formula for your angle.
I've tried it, but I never seem to get it to work for me.
I mean, you could do that if you want to be a nerd about it, or you can just do 90 at 10. 90 at 10 is nice and simple soundbite. Everybody gets what you're on about. Right.
I'm just going to get a little bit closer to the apoapsis, that's the word. Out of interest, what kind of burn are we talking? We're talking like a 15-second burn to get that far, which is most of where we need to be. I mean, we certainly don't have 15 seconds worth of fuel there.
No.
But it'll get rid of the most part, won't it?
Possibly.
Let's get a little bit closer to there. Maybe get about 30 seconds away.
You reckon?
And then just burn the last of this off.
I'd probably be doing it when you're about in a minute, to be honest, mate.
Well, that's why I'm the pilot.
Alright. Just,
Okay, I'll meet you in the middle. I'll do it now.
That's not meeting us in the middle. You've given us 8 seconds. Okay, we're pushing it back up, though. Yeah, I'm concerned about the power of the WUS engines. Just because they're not great.
I won't be too worried about it. Right, there we go. Let's get rid of that.
There's the reassuring explosion.
Nope.
Still got a full yeah, I can see 3 exhausts there, so we've got a full complement of engines. That's what I like.
Yep, we do like having engines.
I was wondering what that
Where's
line
the
was.
moon? The
That's
moon's behind us.
it's Ned Aid, isn't it? Ned Aid's flying around at random.
Yeah, Nedald.
No, I'm
not
calling-
Ned Aid.
No, because the episode, we're going to call it Ned Aid because it's an episode devoted to his charity, which is Get Me Out of Space and Bring Me Back Home.
Yeah, but I always name the episodes after something random that you've said during the episode. So
Alright.
You'll just have to say Ned Aid during the episode.
Well, that's what we'll do. I'll introduce that episode as Ned Aid. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We haven't recorded that one yet. We'll do that one when we get to it. So how we doing?
Doing absolutely
Don't
fine.
know
buddy.
it yet. You know,
We'll have an orbit very shortly.
I'm concerned about this fuel.
I would not be worried about this fuel.
Hmm.
I think we are
For getting there,
hunky-dory.
you're going to have to be Johnny on the spot with your landing mind because we cannot be afford to be all flapping around in space. I wanted to use another swear word, but I'm conscious that I've already swore twice. But we want
Have you sworn twice in this episode as well?
I think so.
Oh, for
You nearly
God's-
swore there as well. There we
For
go.
God's sake, mate. Every time you swear, that means I have to watch an entire episode back just so I can bleep you.
That's one view. That'll do for me.
Yeah, but I don't watch it on YouTube. I watch it pre-editing it.
No.
Right, he's in orbit, so let's hurry up and get this thing back, eh?
Yeah, let's just fast forward this bit. Do you want to sort out your parachutes? Oh, they're already... Oh, yeah, you'd have to give it its little stage there.
I wish it maintained its staging because they were on a different stage. But I don't think the game expects you to do this. We're just really getting hung up. Why? Okay.
Yeah. Make it nice and simple. Right, 12 parachutes. Where's it going to come down? Is it going to come down in the water again?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It certainly looks like it.
It's going to dish in the drink.
Oh, look, there's a peninsula. There is a peninsula coming up.
Yeah, we're going to overshoot
We've
it.
got no control, but... Come down quick. There's the peninsula.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to miss that.
You were slowing down. Yeah, we've missed it.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, really just.
That was the opening bars of Mario Brothers. Do you want to get us
We'll
banned?
get sued.
Aye.
Nintendo will sue us.
Yeah, and you chose Nintendo. You chose Nintendo theme tune to
I'll
to
put
hum
the
along
legs
to.
on.
What were you thinking? I know what do you mean. I'll get sued. You'll get sued. You hummed it.
No one would have noticed.
If anything, if
It
Nintendo
was
send a hit squad,
inconspicuous.
I'm going to be like, I tried to warn them. That's how they do it. They don't even bother with copyright strikes. They just send a SWAT team and just kick your windows in and annihilate you. I hope this thing survives this time.
Of course it will.
It's got a lot of parachutes. Look at all them wires. See, that's why your robot didn't work.
Oh, you're gonna get us sued. You're gonna get us sued by Mark.
Nobody
Groening.
likes our banter, so we might as well just rip off everybody else's instead. Okay, we're coming down at 8 meters a second here.
Right, I'm gonna try and click the recover button as soon as it hits the deck, so it doesn't have time to hit.
I want to see how it lands, though. It might survive. Just get ready. Just easy. Look at that!
Hey! Yay!
We recovered something in one piece.
And we recovered
Go to parts.
28,000.
It only cost the fuel. That's not bad going.
Woo!
Right, we get back up into space. Fairly sharpish.
Yep, absolutely. We've
Got a
got
date with the moon boy.
work to do.
Okay. Now, are you going to try and...
You know, it's funny that we're on a pretty similar orbit to old Nedald.
Yeah, well, we haven't got any space for him. He's not coming to the moon with us.
Well, we could technically succeed by getting him in the rocket and
then just-
sacrificing Jebediah.
That'd be quite a good one.
I'm not sacrificing Jebediah for that guy, though.
No.
Who is he? No one.
Well, I've got a pretty sneaking suspicion Jebediah's going to end up lost in space again, like he did on one of our previous series.
Nah,
That's not
no,
very
I don't want
good.
to do that. I want to actually get her on the other side of it, don't I?
Always helps. It's periapse right there. It's quite high. It's not ridiculous though.
Yeah, but we're still... There we go. We want to go
That's
around the
nice.
right side.
Oh,
of
on
it.
that side, that's fairly close in space terms.
What, 595 metres? 595,000 metres.
Yeah, that's not too bad. It's fairly easy to bring.
That's
circular
a
orbit down
collision
from that.
course if you really want to.
Is it a collision course?
Well, that one is, I think.
No, it's not. Periapsis is like 455.
Yeah, but the line crosses through the Mun.
Probably not.
Should we go for that then? 455.
I think so.
You see, when we went for the orbit, we had less than half fuel left at this point.
That is correct. That is correct.
So we're doing all right.
We've still got to land and get back, and it's the landing and the taking off bit can be a little bit worrisome. Can I make a proviso though? Can we try and come down on the light side?
Yeah, I would like to come down on the light
just
side.
so people can see it, because we've made a few landings on the dark side, and you know, if we're putting these videos up on the internet for other people to watch, they should at least be able to see something. So
No.
even if they're not enjoying
No,
our
I
voices,
completely agree
yeah,
that
they can enjoy the video.
we
at
need to
least.
try and make an effort to do that. It probably would have helped if we put some lights on, because we unlocked lights, but we got carried away with ourselves and forgot to actually...
You did bring the thermometer though, right?
Yeah, the thermometer's attached.
It's okay. I blanked that out for a second.
It's only the lights that we forgot to bring.
There's gonna be, I reckon, about a minute and 20-second burn here. What do you think it's gonna be? Oh, a minute.
Not a bad guess,
bad.
mate.
Not bad.
Not a bad guess. Yeah, I should have done that before laying the manoeuvre node, really.
It sounds like some sort of like toilet expression. I'm gonna go and go into the toilet and lay a manoeuvre node.
Lay a manoeuvre node. We go for that. That's a definite collision course. But we don't want to do that.
No. Oh, that's good. That's good. Like that. 136.
I don't know. I'd rather go out a little bit further and
You
make
reckon?
getting that orbit easier.
Whatever you feel comfortable with. 467.
Actually, no.
Not that one.
Let's do it.
Nice close one. Yeah, 101. There we go. That'll be nice.
Oh, burn now. Yeah, we've kind of went past where we needed to be to start the burn. But it'll
alright.
work out okay. There'll be a slight correction.
There always is. There always is.
This is actually going to use quite a bit of fuel, isn't it?
Told you. Told you.
It's all good. We'll get him there. We didn't put a communicator on, so we can't complete the mission. You could put a flag down and then we'll go back and get him. Don't put your head in your hands.
Viewers, you can't see this, but I'm like trying to pull my own skull off.
Nah, we'll be alright, mate. We'll be okay. Trust us, you thought it was going to go bad last time.
Can you at least bring up the resources tab so I can see in numbers how much fuel we're losing here? Oh, it's dropping very quick.
It's all
It's
fine.
dropping very quick.
We're more than 2/3 of the way through what burn.
I'd say that's about half.
We're more than 2/3 away.
We're not. It was 800 and something, and now it's just coming down to like 280 now.
It's all good.
It's a lot of fuel.
It's fine.
It's a lot of fuel
It's
we've burned.
fine. It's getting to the moon that's the hard bit. Getting back, easy.
It's the landing. The landing is what's going to suck our fuel, because you're not very good at them.
I'm very good at landings. I do them properly now. You haven't seen me do a landing in a while.
Right.
Oh, I probably...
You've done it. You've done it.
No, I haven't. I'm on collision course. Let's just push that out a bit further, mate. Oh, that's not helping.
No, we need to slow down, if anything. We've over-egged the pudding, is what we've done here.
You're very right. You're very correct. We need a very, very small...
Just a touch. Keep an eye on the periapsis as it appears. Just a touch, because we ain't got much fuel.
Got plenty of fuel.
Right, we've used half. We've used half to get there.
We haven't used half. We've got more than half left.
Well, we'll take ourselves to more than halfway done by the time we've landed and got ourselves back off. I'm sorry, viewer. There, that's good. Yep, that'll do. My concern is you've got 100. Effectively, you've got what's that? About 139 units of fuel to use to land, and then if you use more than that, we haven't got that much to get back with.
It's all fine.
Actually, you've got less than that. You've got 99 units of fuel. That'll take you to 540. That'll be exactly half what fuel used.
We don't need half our fuel to get back. We need a relatively small percentage of our fuel to get back.
Now, again, don't do your old trick of speeding up too much here either. Can I get there? Can I get there? Whoop.
Right.
Okay.
How long a burn are we going to need to get a nice orbit?
What sort of...
It's a 24-second burn, and that gets us down there.
That's not that bad. Okay. Now, that is going to use quite a bit of fuel.
It's not going to use quite a bit of fuel. You're such a worrisome person.
Because you do the flying, I'll do the worrying. We've established this. I do the tidying and the menial chores around Space Command, and I do the worrying. I should have like a little widow's watch built on top of the hangar, so I just stare wistfully up into space as you go on.
So I'll get into a nice orbit, then we'll pick our landing spot.
Why did we bring Jeb? This is lunacy.
You can't have the red coats or the orange coats just sitting in Kerbal Space Center indefinitely. They've got to get out. They've got to explore.
We could have sent one of the less important brothers.
Well, what? Yeah. What's Jeb going to do if not be the first Kerbal on the Mun? If he's the first Kerbal on the Mun, at least he's got an excuse to sit around and be smug. If he just wears an orange coat and does nothing, then he's got nothing going for him.
I've just got this horrible premonition that even if we don't explode, touching down on the moon, we're not going to get back, and he's going to be lost. And he'll just be flinging around in space on a random orbit, and you will say, "Oh, don't worry, I can get him back." And then we'll send more Kerbals up to get him, and they'll end up floating around at random as well.
We're better than that now. You know we're better than that now. We're not like the olden days of the first season of Geordie Space Program where everyone was dying and getting lost.
You keep saying this, but you're talking about saving, what is he, Nedaid?
Nedald.
Aye, we're going to go and save him apparently next episode. I've never seen it done.
Well, you will, won't you? Right, where's the sun? There it is. So, we kind of want to land around about where we are.
Yeah, like you want to come back around, really.
So...
you kind of get there and start slowing we down. $11. I'll be above where the rocks are.
I want to go here. I want to be...
That's a good height to start it. If it's less than 20, you've got a chance of hitting something tall.
That's not true.
There's
nothing 20,000 metres off the ground on the Mun.
There is?
There is not. Look, you can see with your own eyes. There's nothing there.
Because the game isn't rendering every millimetre of the moon's surface, is it? At this kind of distance.
Fine, I'll tell you what. Then I'll go to 20.
Hey, you do what's comfortable. You're the pilot. I'm just sitting in my widow's watch. You're saying that there's not that tall on the moon. I'm saying there is because I've hit it.
Right, that's our manoeuvre node. We need a 3-second burn.
I wish we had
in
lights.
22 minutes time. We're coming down on the light side.
We've got plenty of electric though. Well, electric meter's still buzzing away quite happily there.
We do.
All right.
We've got all the electrics.
Yep.
Oh, I missed it. It's fine.
What was that noise? I've never heard you make such a squeak before.
We're bringing it in manually. We've missed one manoeuvre node.
These aren't terms that I like.
What, manually?
Aye. Bringing it in manually. I'm going to just freehand this landing, alright? Don't trust the flight computer with its statistical data.
There we go. It's fine. Tell you what, I'm going to bring it down a bit more. Because I'm probably going to start burning around here.
Nice. Alright, I like it.
But what I will do is I will put a manoeuvre out.
You've got 5 units of fuel until we're officially down to half capacity. That's just hanging there like a lead weight now. Just dead air.
What is?
5 units time, and we're down to half capacity on the tanks.
That's fine.
It's not. And we've got 666 oxidizer. What were you thinking? What? That couldn't be like 3 more, and then at least there'll be a 69 in it. Jeez.
You worry far too much. You really do. We're coming down on the light side. We don't have to worry about any huge craters or anything. We're going to land in the moon's Midlands. What's our height at the minute? Our height's 19,000. Yeah, I'm ready to bring her down.
17. Well within mountain range.
Oh, yeah, sure. Look, those mountains coming up all the way up here.
The clue was in the term Midlands. Highlands is what you want to watch for. Highlands. High land. You see, this is midland. It would be even better if it was lowland. All I'll say is because it's Midlands, though, it's slightly higher than you think it is. Bear that in mind when you're coming down, because it'll sneak up on you in a hurry.
I've done this before.
Can you put the legs out, please?
Already?
I'd feel better with them being out, because this is Midlands, not Highlands. Nice.
Just get our horizontal velocity down. Horizontal velocity down. We want some vertical velocity.
We've got very.
Am I facing the wrong way?
No, you're doing it. You are doing it. It's just very slow to happen. Really running out of fuel here, though.
We are not really running out of fuel. You don't know what running out of fuel is.
I think I do from not last episode, but the post commentary one we did, episode 4. I think I do know what.
We didn't run out of fuel.
We nearly did. We had about 4 units left, I think.
Yeah, well, there's a lot between nearly and dead. Okay.
We're coming straight down on the cusp of that thing. What's that? What do you call them? Craters. We're coming down on the edge of a crater, which isn't ideal. So, right.
Not coming down on the end of a crater in my watch, buddy.
So maybe just let it hang for a little bit.
Absolutely.
Nice. Oh, it's tense. It's tense. We haven't been this tense for quite some time. Bated breath. All you can hear is the clicking of your mouse. Bring that up.
Yeah, we're going to come down on the cusp of this crater now.
You're actually doing this like you know what you're doing. Nah, it's going to be smack bang in the middle. That's perfect.
Okay, let's kill that.
Mostly coming straight down. I like it. You've killed your velocity. This is good.
I told you, I know what I'm doing.
This isn't how you used to do a landing. This certainly isn't how you used to do it.
What I used to do is aim directly at the mud.
Yeah, and then try and
then frantically burn upwards.
Screech the brakes on until you might touch the bottom.
And the problem is, I'm still not sure how high we are here.
We're still quite high. We have got the sun this time though, so just keep an eye out for shadows.
What's that?
What's what?
You see that?
Oh,
there's
yeah,
an arch.
It's an anomaly. It's an Easter egg. Don't.
Oh, I really want to go there. Well, we'll know. We'll know that it's near the flag.
Good. Yes, it's within viewing distance of the flag because we haven't seen any Easter eggs yet, have we?
We saw the one near Kerbal Space Centre, but.
Oh, but that's like you can walk there in 2 minutes.
Oh, we are going to lay a flag and we are going to go and see that.
Really,
I'm so looking forward to that.
It's going to be quite a bit of a distance.
Oh, it's a little bit down the line. But what we'll do is we'll land here. We'll land near the flag, get the bearings on it, and then just fly over to it. Piece of cake.
I like it. Okay, and that'll be when we're good enough to come to the moon, explore a bit, and then go back home. That's the first thing we'll do. I like it.
I'm so excited about that.
I've seen it in other people's videos.
Huge.
I've seen it in videos where people have actually who can play the game. I've seen them go and like land on it and play.
I mean, we could get there, but we'll never get home.
There's also another one, I think, Neil Armstrong monument somewhere on the moon, actually equivalent to where he touched down in real life, where the Apollo mission landed in real life on the actual moon. But I don't know where that is. Okay, we're still coming down. Everything's getting fairly big now. We ain't got much fuel.
You keep saying that. It doesn't make me feel any better.
I mean, it's still saying we're like 5,000 meters up.
Yeah, we're clearly not.
But it's not taking that much of a burn to slow you down, though, really, is it? Like,
yeah, but
we're
going to hit the deck pretty soon.
Oh, I think I saw a shadow straight down. Yeah, you can see it. Look, coming in.
Where?
1 o'clock.
Where?
1 o'clock.
I don't see anything. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we are. So it's still a bit of a distance off, but it'll creep up on we. Maybe cut. because otherwise you don't want to burn too much fuel, because we ain't got jack left, really.
That's what you keep saying.
Okay, maybe start doing it now, because that's going to get big in a fair hurry. Right. Right. Not bad. Not bad. Easy. Easy. And we're down. Oof. Leave it. Leave it. Get in. Get in. We're on it. We're on it.
We are on. Kerbin's just there.
That's a beautiful view.
Let's get some science.
We've got an out left.
We'll get back. You leave the sample days. You leave the sample bay doors open on the moon. Go do something else for a while. 100 science.
Nice.
We'll observe as a mystery goo. Goo seems to be less dense here. Which we could say the same about you.
Exactly.
So that's 40 science, and we'll probably get like another 15 or so from the second one. Quick crew report. Actually, let's turn off the stuff we're not using. Quick crew report. 20 science. The crew's assessment of the situation.
Cool.
Check the temperature.
Alright, we've got a thermometer. Yep. Let's toggle it to see what's going on. Minus 62.
What did I say? Cold.
Cold.
Collected and recorded temperature data from the environment. Time for an EVA.
I think so. It's been a while since you've done one of these. Are you still alright with it? Looking alright so far. Nice.
Should I fly over to that anomaly?
No, you shouldn't.
Like an EVA over there.
It's miles away.
Where was it?
The far
Which
side
direction?
of the crater. I'm not telling you, because you'll try it. See, it's miles away. There's no way you can do it. Chuffing miles
So it was over there, wasn't it?
No. It wasn't. Okay, I genuinely don't think it was. No. No funny stuff. We've got a contract to complete. What did the contract say?
We've got 2 contracts to complete. So let's put a flag down.
Yeah. Fat loot coming in.
So that's worth 90. So we're already in a profit.
Blam! GonzoEwok on the moon.
Yeah. So, GonzoEwok on the moon.
I'd put in the plaque text, anomalies nearby. Nice.
Sweet.
Right.
Surface sample.
Surface sample.
Did I do the EVA report?
No.
120 signs. The dark and midland surface appears to be made up of balsamic rocks.
Basaltic.
Basaltic.
You're
I did it
confused
again.
with the vinegar.
I was thinking to myself, don't say balsamic vinegar. Don't say balsamic vinegar. Balsamic rocks.
I bet the Kerbals would much prefer it if it was made of balsamic,
I
because
think
they
we
do
made
like
that joke
their
last
slacks.
time. We made that joke in the abandoned miniseries.
Did we really?
Yes.
Oh my god.
The dust is getting everywhere. Okay. Shall I try and get him home?
What do you mean,
Actually-
try and get them home? No, you'll just bring them back, thank you very much.
Have you noticed that you get the little stickers there as well?
Oh, I am the tanks. That's pretty good.
GonzoEwok.
Mint.
Only there appears to be a typo. It says KSP, not GSP on his suit.
Ah, we'll forgive them. See right down his gob. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god!
Right, stop about and get back home.
Okay, okay.
You haven't got much fuel left, so you're going to have to be very, very sensible in how you do this.
Right, I'm going to shoot straight up.
Okay. Right, we're back in. Alright, let's just, right,
Well,
we'll
Kerbin's there. So,
sort of up and then down over.
no, we just sort of shoot to just above Kerbin. Ooh, that's the flag. And the gravity of it will pick us up.
I don't think, sort of like shoot up and then sort of like, sort of tilt over there. It's not particularly good space directions or rocket science, is it? Go up and then sort of turn over on yourself a bit. Do a
Fine,
Yui.
We're going to go up and burn on the 90 degrees.
Right.
At about the 50 mark.
Right, I like it. Okay, that sounded, well, not competent, but it sounded authoritative. And that counts for a lot.
Whoa! Oh, for a second there I panicked and thought we weren't following the rocket. And Well, it did go up a bit funny, didn't it?
Right, now, quick, we need to see what's happening here because
Okay, I'm burning towards the 270.
you're just flying straight on here.
I had a bit of a problem in that the RCS and SAS weren't on. Where's Kerbin?
It's there.
Right, there we go. How's the fuel?
Not great. It's shocking, in fact.
Look, you worry too much.
How much do we need to escape the moon?
Not much more. We need to get about 500,000 metres away, and then Kerbin's atmosphere will pick us up. I made that
Really?
up, by the way.
I mean, if you keep going, you're just gonna...
There we go.
Oof. That's a hell... Oh, we're not gonna have enough to bring that back down.
Of course we are. We're doing better than we were last time.
Not with this fuel, we're not. That's miles away.
Right. Well, let's see. We went all the way around.
Well, we'll have to.
Well, how about we just... If we did it from here, how long a burn's it going to be?
Oh,
That's
no.
5 hours away. It's a 20-second burn.
Oh. Even that's pushing it, mind. We should really go to the apoapsis and bring it down from the
If we waited
periapsis.
3 days to go to the apoapsis, as opposed to a few hours, it's a 19-second burn.
That 1 second might be the difference between success and failure for we though. Are you going to aim for like a ballistic trajectory coming back again?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why we've got parachutes.
Right. No, I mean you couldn't just aim for like say like 40 kilometres or like 40,000 metres like above.
Okay, you want me to do a bit of a re-entry
A
burn?
little bit. I just think get down into the atmosphere and let the atmosphere take care of it. I suppose once we're there though, we don't have to worry about fuel anymore. We'll be sorted. We'll see what happens from there. Be great if it would come down on the light side. Oh, you just...
Look, we can't afford, with the fuel situation, to worry about the white side, or the light side. And I'll be honest with you, I've been telling you the fuel situation's alright. It's not alright. We both know it's not alright.
Exactly. Oh,
But it's good enough.
Yeah, that's that's perfect. We'll probably come down and hit a mountain. You can bring the legs in as well.
Oh yes, of course. You see, you think of it as sort of being a bit too... I can't bring the legs in. Why can't I bring the legs in? Oh, yeah.
No, we've got plenty. Use the button at the top. Aye, the middle one. There we are.
Where's my keyboard control not working?
Are you hovering over one of the... Oh, yeah, no.
Oh,
yeah,
no, I'm over here. I can't click on him either.
That's unusual.
Okay, we seem to be having some technical difficulties.
It doesn't matter. All we need to do is get ourselves back.
I'm worried that the staging's not going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Space Centre and come back.
Right, okay, I see. Yes, it's a very good point.
Because I don't want any trouble like that.
Yeah, can you imagine if we couldn't activate the stage coming back? You could maybe right-click and deploy on the parachutes if it was letting you right-click on the craft itself. But you have to do them one at a time.
Okay, the legs are working.
Bit of a glitch.
Bit of a glitch, but that's fine. I'm going to get out and take a quick EVA report because I don't think we've done a one like this.
Have we not already got a couple?
No.
Yep,
Space
get
high
it.
above Kerbin. Have a bit of a float around.
Please don't. Don't do that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's with the camera? What's with the camera?
Right, just get back in and stop monkeying around. I'm sick of it.
What's
get back
What's
in
the
there.
button to change the camera mode?
I'm not telling you until you're back in.
What's the button to change the camera mode?
V.
V. There we go. Yeah, that's better.
I don't care how good it is. Get back in.
Oh, you worry so much.
Just look. We've messed around far long enough. Get back in. Get we're home. Get the science. Get the contract. End of episode. Everybody's happy. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know. Some people just don't want to have fun with this game.
Not right now. There's too... Look at him spin around that head. See, that's all the fun you need. Right, get back in quick. Oh my god.
God, look at that wads of fuel that we're coming back with.
That's well.
Ooh, bring the legs in. Oh, we're landing in the ocean. Yeah, we are going to land in the ocean here.
Probably.
Not a doubt about it.
It's alright.
Unless...
You're going to try your old...
I'll try and give her a bit extra
bump
height, but
yourself up.
I don't think there's a chance we're getting anywhere but the ocean.
You want to make sure that we're still within the... you know, the sphere of influence for aero braking here as well, mate.
We are. We're going to hit 20,000 at the 25,000.
I think we'll come down on the land. I'm feeling
Are we
confident.
going? Yeah, we are time warping a bit, aren't we?
Oh, that's it. We're on fire now, boy.
Try and spin around. Try and spin around.
Oof. You're going to try and bring her down on the desert, are you?
Yeah,
We haven't got a
it ain't gonna happen. We're going far too fast.
We haven't got a good track record. We're coming down on the desert anyway, have we? And we've got no fuel left. Right. Be interesting to see where it brings her down.
We're gonna be dumping the drink. We're never gonna make it all the way around there. Aye, see,
Yeah.
we're probably gonna come round about
Not
here.
ridiculously far away from the space centre. It's just there.
I think. Yeah, space centre's there. Actually, we should put a flag there to help us find it.
It could be quite useful in future episodes, especially if we're going to look at things like space planes and what have you. Be handy when we're coming back to be able to land on the runway. It's always a bonus.
Yeah, I'm not very good at landing on the runway. That's why I tend to put parachutes on my planes. I mean, you can get out and repack them after you've landed if you want to fly somewhere else.
If we need to, I'll maybe take over piloting for things like aeroplanes if needs be, the space planes. Although I still haven't come up with a good, like, what you call it, the SST or the single stage to orbit. Still not particularly good at that.
Whoa! I didn't mean to press the spacebar button, but I've done it.
They're out.
They're out. Just put the legs out there.
Yeah, it's not going to do any harm.
Not going to do any good, but...
I hope this thing doesn't tip over and then we drop the science in the water.
Yeah, that happened last time, didn't it?
I think it has happened before with this.
Yeah, we probably should have corrected that flaw in the design.
We'll see. We'll see. Might be okay.
We could be alright.
Just get ready to recover it before it tips over, just in the off chance. It's a bit gamey, but I'll be damned if we're going to let the science just sink.
Oh, we're going to be so in the money when we land this.
And then next time we're going to be seeing if we can rescue NetAid then. Or
Yeah.
we're gonna do Operation NetAid, rescue NetAid.
We are.
We're gonna do.
Operation NetAid.
Aye. Always, you should always worry when we start calling things Operation, because that usually is where
we haven't had a failure yet this series. We've came close. We're
Yeah,
6 episodes in with 6 successful missions.
I mean, define success. We've had some expensive missions, probably more expensive than they needed to be, and we've had some that have kind of been sort of like some of them were salvaged.
To be honest,
but
we're probably doing better than NASA space program.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, if
I mean,
you think about
that's quite arrogant.
if you think about the early stages of the space program, they had their share of problems.
It's true. They did. Right, we're still coming down there.
Oh, look at that!
That's nice.
That's beautiful.
So, when we come down into the water, as I said, just get ready if needs be to recover vessel in a hurry. It's a little bit gamey. Oh, there's that line again. Never trust that line. That weird scan line.
So we know that this ship works and it does get the moon and back, but it's really cutting it quite fine. So
Aye.
it could do with a little bit of optimization.
It could, yeah.
It just needs a tiny touch more fuel.
Get ready for splashdown. And look, it was still
it was
standing.
stable.
Yeah,
it
that
was
good.
stable. So let's see what we get here. We get 421.2
That's
science.
lunacy.
14,000 worth of parts. Add that onto the 26,000 we already recovered.
Got
and we
400
got
grand.
40 grand back. We've got a total of 407,000 Kerbal bucks. And Jeb has been to the moon and back.
Nice. I love it.
Contract complete, 101,000. Thank you very much. Contract complete, 15,000. Thank you. Contract complete, 93,500. Cheers. Contract complete, 22,500. We are doing spantabulous.
I'll be honest, Ewok, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
I think we should wrap it up here. Next episode, we're going to spend the wads of science that we've just accrued, and we're going to embark on Operation NetAid. So we'll catch you for that one. As always, like, comment, subscribe. It's always appreciated. And thank you very much for watching.
Hope to see you next time, guys. Cheers.